It's probably strange why the Dimmitt would do a video that's just a vlog. That's what this is going to be, just a vlog. I'm not good at being old. It's the first time I've ever really been old, and I'm not really very good at dealing with terminal illness or a train coming when you can see the light and you know that this is the final chapter. I have had a great deal of frustration, and one of the things is feeling that I'm losing my ability as a communicator. About 3 or 4 videos ago, there was a video that I put up that I thought was just the creme de la creme, an amazing video. And I watch it, and I sense that I'm old, and I sense that my words were slurring. And, you know, that's when it's time to lock the door and say no more. I am a person who, when I was a program director, when people got old and started slurring their words, so people had to ask them if they were drunk, suggested it was time for them to leave. And I've been considering that. A lot more people are watching YouTube. It's amazing how many people watch YouTube these days. It's doing exactly what it should do, but I'm losing grip with it. I think it has to do with a song that Johnny Cash did. I cannot believe that the last song Johnny Cash did, Hurt, was used on a commercial on television the other day. That's a special song. It was from his heart. And it talked about, in the end, they all go away. That's very profound. See, I'm living this scenario of being old and the abuse that old people get. I've had some rude awakenings with the death of my very close friend Carol Criswell, who had her house raided by the person that literally drove her to her death. And I thought, how can this happen? I did videos on it. Nobody did anything. I mean, they stole her will. The person that said she had to get rid of her dog, and the dog was her only real friend. It was having to get rid of the dog, I'm sure, that put enough strain. No, I ain't no doctor. I would look like one if I had a stethoscope. I've got one here somewhere. It was probably stolen. But that's caused me to do a lot of thinking. And I see similar things happening in my life now. So I think I'm going to do a series of vlogs here towards the end because, and I'll give you an example of why this is. This was something I thought about buying for maybe 5-6 months. I thought about it every day, and I looked on the Internet. You know, like a little kid when he buys his first toy. But I've had several computers stolen, and I've lost my journals and things that were very important to me. So I thought, you know, if I got this, it's small, I could watch it in the RV, and I could watch movies on Netflix, and when I take the cancer treatments, I could have this and I could watch it. So I finally bought it. It's a Samsung Galaxy 2, Tab 2. And it was like I was young again. I set up my journals, I set up the books. I spent every day getting this thing set up so it could keep track of my life, which I can't seem to keep track of myself. I guarded it zealously. I knew that it could be stolen so easily, but I thought it would be safe in my house. I kept it with me all the time, and then I put it in my room and locked my room when I wasn't going to be using it. But I made one mistake, and a friend called and said, we're going to be on the shortwave radio, Jer. You put up a new antenna. We would really like to see how your new antenna works. So I carelessly, what was I thinking, got up and left the new Samsung by my recliner in my living room. That was a serious error. Today's video is going to be a description of the new Samsung tablet. I'll tell you about what I thought of it. You see what we have here? It's an empty box. It and its expensive leather case were stolen in the house while I was in the house. There's a list of things that have been stolen. There is no police protection. None. And I'm going to chronicle these things in videos. And I don't give a damn if only 5 people watch it. My journals were stolen again. They were in here. My journals with this stuff is now going to be on YouTube. And it can stay up there a long time and people can make copies of it. Then the damn thieves can steal my journals. They're going to be there, recorded. My life was in the media. My death will be in the media, too. Merry Christmas. That's not Christmas, is it? Happy 4th of July. Happy Easter. Damn, if you'll excuse me.